Here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, hold on. Can I bring her in? Did I put him in? Okay, he there.
His first carry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
We're good.
A shotgun snap for gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They're really working in sync right now.
The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Now gone. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Hines. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make the play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this one is right through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a little bit better. They didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We gotta ask you, bro. This is trash.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I definitely trying to get it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And now move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some
shots. Looking, bro.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run with Hines. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
She looks like she needs a real nigga like
They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. Also, like with the runners getting this too.
You need, what's her name? What's that one bitch name? Bailey. That's your type of girl.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he's going after. And it's 3rd and short.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well.
I mean, she looked good. Nigga, don't think
and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And this one complete to Reed.
I was still like,
this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route.
He is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking.
Good blocking eventually.
Nigga, that's the one of the weirdest matches. It was like a priority, what is that, a little fucking rip-off of the pass, and how they kept reanimating it. This shit was kind of dope, but then it was deep.
By the defensive guys. For a loss of yardage.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Let's go. Nah, they couldn't do it like The Undertaker. That shit was too bad. I was like, they brought back the badass. The Undertaker, the badass version. That's the Undertaker I like. I mean, the undead version is more old school to me. I like the badass version.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6.
And we've been watching this nigga Lil Uzi live. That should be going up. No, what's up with Tory Lane?
Back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
No, bro. I posted it in the group chat, in the TDH group chat on Snap. That nigga Boozy be having the bitches going ham, and he making songs to these bitches. Put your pussy on fly for $1,000.
In the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, what?
From the gun, here's Goff. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
That's lovely, my nigga.
Brandon Cooks.
But like, nigga, let me go follow that shit. I gotta follow Tory Lane now.
And the Rams are gonna jump back in front. Extra point
this
right
nigga
down
Boozy go live at like 3 and shit.
10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They'll run. This is Kamara. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
No contact.
And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the 2nd quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the 1st quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep. Yeah, okay, maybe you've got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week,
I think you're going to line up right.
See why?
And this is going to be another first down.
Have you seen the NBA tournament with 2K NBA tournament?
He's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving
cool,
yards because of plays like that.
What have you seen from him
on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Did he quit?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I scored all.
I can't play with this controller. Keep making me run to the right. Unpause it, Wes. I'm not ready.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. Well, they've got a great impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Now they continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind.
Right now, this is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions.
Oh, my God. That's it again.
Into the end zone, touchdown, New Orleans.
He got one hell of a fucking
Their
fake.
mobile quarterback with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You can't turn in that sweet like that. That shit, wow. Oh, it's a little Shut up, Lotto. Shut up. He said, nah,
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. Flash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Williams.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
What you doing, brother, man? Don't hold that. Roll that.
Hey, I'm rolling that while you're sniffing something, while you're sniffing that goodness in the air. When you're smelling it, that pressure.
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Voice go high pitch.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends are creating so many tough matchups now.
Tell me you went to the
run with the tight end as a linebacker. This is going to be the result every time.
I was tripping, bro. Bookie stayed wild
from the 30.
Bro, that was at 3 in the morning this morning.
Oh, that's wild. Shorty fantasy video.
I recorded it, bro. I'm in there going, wow. I ran into my roommate room like, look at this nigga, look at that man.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Oh, I got a whole blunt and it's rolled up, ready to take a puff. Nigga, you trying to get this?
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Brandon, my man,
just got 3 rushing touchdowns and quarterback.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and
don't like being
extremely
basic
confident in what they
nowadays,
do.
my brother. But basic niggas can't help but be basic.
Set to begin the next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gone. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And I tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll fake the give. Now go.
Hey, this nigga Wiz Khalifa is randomly calling niggas and telling them to do push-ups. Hit the push-up challenge.
Physical play on the
nigga, I'm about to hop
football
on that shit
2nd
tonight.
down.
Why?
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
I seen
not
it
on
before,
1st and 10.
but he was actually fucking with that nigga Sway Lee
relax
the
just a
other
little
last
bit,
night.
huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to
Hey, these niggas, these two fucking stars is bored as fuck. They just FaceTiming each other.
Enough takes to start you out a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Is Junior still in here?
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
What you doing right now, bro? What you on?
I just started on my prediction.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
No. Finish your my player next year. Then you will run something on
Right here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Time Report.
Niggas ain't really played 2K in like 2 weeks.
Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints
I don't know. I guess we didn't have our ringleader
to receive the kick.
Yeah, I ended 2K.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hold on. What? Okay.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They don't want me, young real.
He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his 3rd.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends.
Did you see what we did to niggas the other day? We beat niggas by fucking 70. He's 160.
He's got him complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Xbox niggas is
trash.
trash.
Camara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. They'll look to pay it off on first down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I was on
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Ain't shit to
2nd and 5.
To get back to chemistry, niggas know what I like to do. Bring a nigga down, dunk on it. I'll shoot a page
John Johnson with the INT. And his crew will take on the football at the 35-yard line.
I want to disrespect you in the utmost highest way possible.
Interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Break your ankles, then dunk on your teammate.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's
you better say that shit like Future did. Life's good.
Life's good. Life is good. Red bottoms, life is good. But I'm working on the weekend like usual.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
You heard me, Junior.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much.
I'm working on the weekend like usual.
Into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Niggas, so they pass
this
what they
offense
doing
in
too much.
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Everything good though, Junior.
Now gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Hey, yo, I'm
the 34-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there.
Black stone.
Read their keys,
That,
saw the screen developing,
it getting rid of
ran to it,
bad
and smothered
energy
it.
and
What a
negative
3rd down
EMF
stop
waves.
by them.
All right, bet.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious on the next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Stepping
That's
up,
how
he's
that
going to
thing
keep it.
working.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I didn't stay at home that time. You would have beat that time.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They work this well upfield across the 45. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 2nd and 15. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, JC. This is saying not proud. Hey.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense
I was just picking the song with you.
The zone was absolutely
let's go. Let's put it like that.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
There's time for the
Exactly
prayer.
right. 3rd down, you got to try and find
What it
something.
is, what it
There's nothing
is.
available there for him.
That's a
Hold on, my
big.
nigga. You better see the vibe, though, my
Great
nigga.
return
I got
here,
my
22 yards. On offense here for the 1st and 10.
Hey, working on the weekend like usual.
Set to
Like
begin the next drive, the
usual.
Rams offense
Like-
at the line.
like
And they're
usual.
coming off a 3-0.
That's what they doing too much. That's it. Going nuts.
Things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Hey, I only listen to that song for Drake verse, bro. No cap.
Realize it hasn't worked for something else. And maybe try and find one of those
JT.
special plays from one of your better players. And maybe try and get something.
I only listen to that song for Drake verse for some reason, bro. Drake went in on that bitch.
But that nigga future changed it up. I like how he did that.
Facts.
46-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it,
What, the video?
preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever
This
do
video or the video that JC sent in group chat?
running around. We just saw another one.
I just virtually sent you the blunt.
Hey, hold on.
There, and it'll be 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Whoa. My nigga.
2nd down and inches.
Hey, I can't say I don't like that.
Tussle for you. This is going to be caught. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And a forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is up to 18 now.
That Quavo, Travis Scott.
And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams Orleans offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it now because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word against symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just can't use it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off-play action. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now it's gone. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play that time for the Rams. And even 50 yards. So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Hines. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging them, getting a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get care of them. Take care of them.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points. But they've had their moments, but this offense is just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, be able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
Complete. 21 yards there on 3rd down. So So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Oh, wow.
He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
We'll get to this season.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down. Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
This is Hines. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock. He probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
To throw is gone.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
The flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd and 10, gone. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm like, hey, I got a clip.
Hey, bro, I felt like that was my bun already passed because when they looked at it, I'm like, hold on, it's just as long as my bun was.
Just before the 35. So signs of life and what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Hines. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It like flex. I heard my
I
nigga.
call that play a success. A nice inside run that sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Not that beat him first. They
on 2nd and 6. Goff.
It might be just his players being really bad.
Touchdown, LA! In for the score. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
fucking weak, bro. Very baller. That's in the fucking week.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before. On the flip side of this, and all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop it? Can someone make a play to try and stop this one?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they will finally get to him. Just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're
let me know when you finish doing it. I got my point. Who you got out?
Goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, Goff, and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Josh Reynolds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead.
I'm sorry, Wes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The 24, the 20, it's a 35 right now.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Oh, the way Wes said it, like, yeah, nigga, I'm
getting set for their next drive. The New Orleans
I ain't see all that.
And a few kneel downs.
I ain't see all that.
Defensively,
I ain't see all that.
I know you did. I know you did.
Here's it's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and
not see all like that.
As they get with another minute to go now in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm sorry.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they got their way with them.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout. Their second.
That's you playing that shit?
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I gotta pause my music right there.
They'll look to throw. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams.
Let's go, bro.
Get it.
Goal for any offense versus a zone
Baby
defense.
had a bust down on the AP. Yeah. Baby had a bust down on the AP. Yeah.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Hey. This is, hey, bro, I be in the middle of the, hey, JT, since we didn't close at 8:30 at Walmart, I be walking around with my speaker bumping this shit, bro. This is nice shit.
Oh my God, he's on the jump for it at all. Come on.
with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Hey, bro, stop me so disrespecting when he said that. Damn, are you sweating?
Next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. There at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it. And the victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for New Orleans, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for L.A., they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, yo, champ.
Yep.
Look at this picture I'm about to send you, bro. Y'all can't say I depend on my superstar wide receivers no more.
This is why you can't have fast wide receivers no more?
No, I said y'all can't say I depend on my superstar wide receivers no more.
Stop playing. I figured he was gonna go off sooner or later.
I'll send a quick, bro. This is quick.
Oh, but not gonna blah blah.
One day Lexa was
I can't. I don't know his name. Yeah. Albert Obelon blah.
Yeah, look. They never been lost in it.
What happens on Earth stays on Earth. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know.
Go ahead, Chef. Go off, Chef.
My daddy coming 76 times. Bitch, come my grandma's dead. Well, ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Aye. 30 minutes later, know that feds watching. Anything on my Telegram, not be cautious.
That's my bad.
I'm your part, Grant.
Alright, I don't do it for the gram. I do it for Compton.
Who was joining us, Grant?
I don't know, cuz.
There's the option. Hey, if I got stuck up for free ass, I'm gonna make it sexy. Got stuff down in my bed, I'm gonna make it sexy. Sexy.
Chinese cucks,
Hey, yo, T.Y. T.Y., your